What's all this then?
Breakfast in bed.
Oh, nice one, kids.
Bread's cornflakes, not porridge.
Yay. Listen, how would you fancy staying off school today? Spend some more time with your Alpha?
Yes. So that's it. Barry Grantown's Barbruki.
Looks that way, yeah.
And you still going to stick around?
Well, he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 50% of the profits. I'd be stupid to turn me back on that.
But, Jackie, you bar. I can't believe you just let someone come in and take it off you like that.
Better than ending up a pile of ashes.
So, if Barry Grantown's the bar and you're getting 50% for managing it, where's that leave your dad?
No way. It's just me and Barry.
What?
Barry doesn't want me dad involved.
You are joking.
I wish I was. But I'll sort him out. I'll make sure he doesn't go short.
Gonna go after that?
Best than his only doors are doing a run out of the Costa Blanca though, isn't it?
So when are you going to tell him?
God knows. I've got a couple of other things to clear up first, haven't I? Like telling the farms our little deals off.
You're all doing the right thing, Jack.
Do you reckon? Somehow I didn't think Max and Susanna are going to see it that way. Oh, I wish I'd never started any of this. I really do.
You can take it back! All of it! I don't want any of it in the house!
You might as well keep it.
Oh, as a reminder of all the good times. No thanks. Do you know what you've done? You've made me feel cheap. As if I'd sell myself for nothing. Just a bit of sparkle. And you've got all the dickheads round here saying, look at her hanging around with Barry Grant.
I didn't plan this, you know.
I bet you didn't.
I didn't. I came up here to get away from everything. I was sick of going 10 rounds with me missus every night. Next thing, Jackie Dixon's asking me to run some plazzy gangsters out of town, and then you're standing there, legs up to your neck, giving me the come on.
Don't you say it was me. Don't you dare say it was me.
Oh, come off it.
You hounded me. You're bloody relentless. You wouldn't let me get away from you.
Don't kid yourself, Snow White. Engaged or not, you were sending out the signals. You knew what you were getting into. You can't deny it. That was part of the attraction.
Congratulations!
Katie.
What? You've won a murder case? That's brilliant.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, I don't know about one. More like scraped through by the skin of our teeth.
What do you mean?
When we've got a spare half hour, I'll explain the term perverse verdict to you.
I think that translates as 1,000,000 to 1 chance.
Oh, so it makes you look lucky then?
I'll say. Still, that's as good a reason as any to celebrate.
Would you mind opening this, eh? To open champagne?
Yeah, my pleasure.
Hi, Mick. How are you? Hi, kids.
Hiya.
Look, don't want to interrupt anything.
Oh, don't be silly, you're not interrupting. Perfect timing. Katie, bring some more paper cups.
No, thanks, we won't stay. Gemma just brought something home for you.
Oh.
Thanks for helping me, Dad.
Ta.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Look, I didn't get much chance to speak to you yesterday. I'm sorry for lying to you. Standing in that dock, waiting for the verdict, really brought it home to me. What I'd done. I could have jeopardized everything.
Well, the gods must have been smiling down on us.
Well, we'll get off.
Are you sure you went to stay for a drink?
No, thanks anyway, but I said I'd meet some.
Okay. Bye, Mick.
Yeah, meet.
Bye.
Ready?
I did think my marriage was over. Honest. I thought it was dead and buried.
So when did you decide to resurrect it?
Christmas Day. Sitting there. Watching me 2 little girls open the presents. I took one look at them and then I went back on everything I'd said.
Christmas Day. That's where you phoned me from. Your house.
I wanted to tell you the score, but I couldn't. I heard your voice and then I just dried. And then I was going to tell you when I came back up, but...
But what?
Well, the whole thing started up again, didn't it?
So you let me go along, thinking everything was hunky-dory. God, I'm shallow. Swanning round like Lady Muck, telling everyone I'm jacking my job in. Gonna be a singer.
Well, you could still do that.
What does it feel like watching someone feed off lies?
I never lied to you.
Oh, come off it, Barry. You let me go along thinking we were heading somewhere. I mean, look at me. A single mother, shacked up with her mum and dad, holding down a no-hope job in a chippy. No wonder I was dazzled by your bloody pound signs. Oh, I thought it was wonderful. This fella who everyone was terrified of and everyone knew. You wanted to be with boring old Lindsay Corkill.
But I did.
You're a liar. You build yourself up like some bloody knight in shining armour. But you're not. You're just like everyone else. With your nice house, your wife, your 2.4 children, and your little bit of stuff on the side. That's what kills me about Peter. He'd have done anything for me. Anything. But I didn't want to know. I threw it all back in his face. I broke the poor lad's heart for a liar.
Hiya.
Oh, hi. No work today?
No, I'm going away this afternoon, just for a couple of days.
All right. Trying to escape the couple from hell, eh?
Well, you're not that bad. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Listen, do you fancy coffee?
No, I'm sorry, I've got stuff to do.
All right, okay. All right, well, I'll be in touch. It's the week after next, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, Max, I will have that coffee. I've still got a bit of time to spare.
Oh, great. All right, well, I'll just pay for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been celebrating myself, you know. All right. Well, I've had a bit of a time with myself over the past few days, and
What do you mean?
well, I didn't want to say anything while it's hours, and I know you had enough on your plate, and but well, you know these trials I've been suffering with. Well, I finally went to Quacks the other day to get them sorted out, and he said he wants to do all kinds of tests on me.
What for?
Well, I don't know, that's it. I was terrified. I thought my number was up.
You joking?
Yeah, straight up, I thought I had cancer.
What's her name?
Who?
Your wife.
Pam.
Pam. I piss you.
She can handle herself.
Suppose she knows all about me. Bet she called me all the stupid cows going, eh?
She doesn't do that.
Oh, no? My wife understands me. That's original.
She does. I know it might sound stupid, but she does. We suit each other.
What's she like? Blonde. Miss New Brighton, 1993.
It was 1992, actually. And it was Letchworth, not New Brighton. We got the right idea. She's a good-looking girl. And I like her. She's more Cheshire than Manor Park. But we have a laugh. She could have given monkeys what I do. As long as there's money coming in. She's got a nice big house. 2 kids. She's happy. I'm happy. Or at least I was, until your dad offered to take me for a drink to Jackie Dicko's. She's another one, isn't she? Not happy with what she's got. She had a nice little hairdressing salon there. More than any girl could want round here. Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Pam always knew what she wanted. And now she's got it. Me, I've always wanted something else. Problem is, I still don't know what it is.
Well, why didn't you tell me straight away? Why did you let me think that you were...
What? Available. Single.
Yeah, all right. God, Barry, I sat in a restaurant in Birmingham and actually asked you to marry me. How could you have let me do that?
All right. So I should have told you. But when was the right time to tell you, like? When I first met you? When you were with Peter? And you couldn't keep your eyes off me? Hiya, I'm Barry. Some old mate of your old fellas. Now, in case you're thinking that we might be irresistibly attracted to each other, don't bother, because I'm married with 2 kids. But I'm not that happy. I'm looking for something else. I wonder, could you be it? Is that what I should have said?
No, of course not.
And if I had told you at any time, what would you have done, eh? Would you have settled for the odd few days here and there? Or a week somewhere if we were lucky? I mean, that's not fair to either of us, is it?
Yeah, but you chose, didn't you? You decided for both of us. Don't you understand? That might have been enough. Or were you frightened? Was that it? You were frightened? That I might have turned you down? That I wouldn't have agreed to see you when it suited you? Or that I was one of those good Liverpool girls who wanted marriage and security more than a real relationship?
And if I had told you, you would have been prepared to keep it up, would you?
But you didn't tell me, though, did you? So you'll never know.
How's Susanna?
Oh, okay. Still wound up.
About. Maybe I'll never get pregnant.
Well, I suppose you've got to give these things time.
Mad, isn't he?
What?
What we've been doing.
I'm surprised you've stuck it this long. Susanna and I, well, we're not the easiest couple to get along with.
No.
Thanks.
What for?
Oh, for trying. Putting up with us.
Actually,
You've really kept it going these last few months. Without you and what you're doing for us, I really think she would have gone under.
You should have gone straight round the doctor's, son. You've probably aged 10 years through worry.
It's easy to say that now. I tell you what, mate, I was terrified. If it was cancer, I didn't want to know.
You know what, son? The most sickening thing about what happened with Gladys was it didn't have to be like that.
You knew then what you know now, eh?
But you've definitely got the all clear, though.
Yeah, that's all it was. A bad case of piles. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I want to propose a toast. To the grapes of wrath.
To rubber rings.
And all who sits in them.
I don't know, she sees having this baby as the solution to all the problems. Losing Matthew and Emily, and the fact she can't have children herself.
is that why you've gone through with it? Just to keep Susanna happy?
First, maybe, but now, I want it just as much as she does. It must be difficult for you to understand how desperate we are, but once you have a child of your own, you'll appreciate how it feels. You know, I've been wondering what this baby's going to look like.
Yeah?
Yeah. What colour its eyes will be, whether it'll look like Matthew or Emily.
What made you choose me?
Well, lots of reasons. You're young, bright. Also, we knew you were a hard-nosed businesswoman.
I'm not a total bitch, you know. I'm not just out for myself.
Don't get the wrong idea. I know most people around here think you're ruthless, yeah. But so did we at first. Well, now, what you've done for us is the most generous, compassionate...
Look, Max, I've got a confession to make. I'm just as surprised as you are that things have got this far. And, well, to be honest with you, I've been thinking things over.
What are you doing? I've been up to the flat and everything. We're going to be late.
I'm sorry I didn't...
No, I'm sorry. We were talking business, you know?
Yeah, well, she should have left half an hour ago.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm sorry for bending you.
It's okay.
Be in touch, yeah?
Yeah. I'll see you, Lisa.
I don't believe you. You're going to miss your appointment.
I didn't realise the time.
You didn't tell me, did you?
About the baby.
No, the abortion.
Katie, if he found out I was pregnant, I think he'd still be sitting there finishing off his coffee. He'd be down that clinic like a shot, dragging me off the operating table. Come on.
What are you still doing here?
You know when you were in Bangkok with Mike Dickel?
Oh, don't try and turn all this on me, Barry. I'm not perfect, but...
Don't be soft. I didn't mean anything like that. I mean, when they took Carly away, what did you think? How did you feel?
And what's that got to do with anything? How do you think I felt? There we were in... We were terrified, I've told you before. Kylie weed herself. It's a miracle I didn't. Not knowing where she was, what was happening to her. Not knowing she couldn't understand anything. How could she? I didn't even know what was going on. Not being there to hold her. To tell her everything was going to be all right. How do you think I felt? I wasn't there for her when she needed me.
My two were only little. 1 and 3. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Well, with what I do, you know, what would happen if... I don't know what happened really, but... One day I just woke up and I wanted a kid. I was desperate. Let the psychos have a go at that, eh? Anyway, I had one. Stephen. Frightened the pants off me. Things didn't work out with his mother, Fran, and she took him away. It's my own fault, I suppose. I'd love to see him again. He'd be 5 now. So when Pam came along, it was a bad time. She listened. She wanted kids.
So what are you trying to tell me? That deep down you're all heart?
What I'm trying to tell you is that when it came down to it, I chickened out. I couldn't go through with it. But if I had, she'd have fought tooth and nail. She'd have skinned me for everything I'd got. The house, a load of money. But that wouldn't have mattered. She'd take the kids and she'd do everything she could to stop me seeing them. Not because she's hard, or because she doesn't care about me. But that's what you do, isn't it? When your husband leaves you for another woman. You sit around tennis clubs or yoga classes telling each other what sods men are. And congratulating each other on how strong they've been, not letting us walk all over them. Anyway, for all the people say about me, there is a bit of me that wants to care for people. What I do, I only harm people who wouldn't give a toss what they do to me or you. People I don't know with no morality. And I couldn't bear the thought of not seeing those 2 little girls. Trying to be like, I don't know, like one of those sad tongue-tied dads. Desperately trying to give the kids a day out on a Sunday afternoon going to pictures or something.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you tried to charm me into bed.
Oh, but I did. But you see something. And however hard you try, however much you know it's going to end in tears, you still go for it. And I know it was right, Linz. You and me. And you do too. I never meant it to go this far.
But it did though, didn't it? And I'm the one who's having to grin and bear it. What are you going to say next? Recommend a good yoga class?
Okay. But what if it was the other way around? Could you leave Carly to be with me?
No, of course not. No. Oh, you've no idea what it was like in Bangkok. Not knowing. Terrified all the time. But I always felt that whatever they did to me, I could have survived it. As long as I saw Kylie again and made everything all right for her. She's mine. She's my... Well, it's your job, isn't it? It's what you're there for. You can't let them go. You can never let them go.
Not long to go now, eh? Couple of hours and it'll be over with.
So when are you going back down?
Tonight.
They're expecting you.
Yeah. How about you?
What about me?
Can I go back to Loverboy? Things could have been different. It's a bit too late now, isn't it?
Yeah. Too late.
Jackie Dixon.
Come on, you'll be alright.
Katie, I can't. I can't do it.
What are you talking about?
I'm really sorry, but I've changed my mind. I'm not going to go through with it.
Jackie, what are you playing at?
Katie, I can't go through with it.
You've got to.
I can't go back in there.
Well, I'll be with you.
I can't. And I can't do it to the farmers.
They know nothing about the baby.
But that's just the point, though, isn't it? It isn't just mine to get rid of. It's theirs, too.
Jackie, please think about this.
Katie, I have thought. Just for once, I'm going to do something for someone else. Something that isn't just about money or a deal for saving some stupid business. I'm going to do it for them, Katie. I've made up my mind. And I'm going to have the baby.
Ron Dixon and Molly, alias Diane Keane, have a light lunch with Mel and Sue. That's at 12:30 on Monday. Next on 4, it's Friday Comedy and lots of How's Your Father with Ellen.